Thank you for stopping by yet another important segment of our broadcast as we present the God's choosing Apostle King Wakama coming to address the people on the disbursement of UAAG grant. Congratulations, as God has given us this patient personality in the grants community, even when almost all the masses are going against him for the delay of disbursement, he is still patient enough to carry everybody along and to tell the masses to keep calm as the money will drop as soon as possible. Pay attention. He's out to talk to the masses concerning the disbursement of UAAG grants. Congratulations once again as we present Apostle Ken.
Good evening,
Welcome.
sir. Most esteemed country director, Apostle Ambassador Ken Wakama, Soladele Daniel Jabbar. Thank you. The question I have here is from Sophie, and I read, Good evening, CD. Sometime last week, there was a speculation on social media that the money had dropped in the UAAG designated accounts. And you are debunking it today. So what happened?
All right, thank you so much for that. I wanted to bring out that issue, but I said, let me leave. Maybe some of you will ask it. Remember, before then, one of the good things about that rumor that the money has landed in my account is that they canceled the accusation that came earlier before then that I invested the money. People are accusing me for nothing. The All Grand Pressure Group executive in the person of Abdul Yakub, Felix, and the rest of them are very much aware of what is happening because they work with me. We meet together, we discuss together. Money has never dropped anywhere. I don't know where that news came from. And when you heard it, it's the same way I heard it, but there's nothing in the account. And I was like, what's going on? Probably it is a prophecy. Let me wait it to be fulfilled. And as we speak now, that after that prophecy, another issue came out that took so many days and so much to rectify, even ongoing. Money has not dropped anyway. Like I promised, if the money drops, in the next 24 hours, people start getting alert. There's nothing to delay it, not even 1 minute. It has not dropped, but it will drop by the grace of God. Won't be talking everything openly here. The process is on with so many things. Do this, we do. Do this, we do. You didn't do it well, we correct. We go back again, back and front. We have been there. Some of us are sleeping, we're not sleeping. So the money has not dropped, my dear. Once money drop, Nigerians will know, and we will be the one to tell Nigerians that the money has dropped by the reason of what we will tell you to do, to get set. So money has not dropped. It's just a fallacy. I don't know where they got the news. I wanted to send the spokesperson to debunk it, but I know if you come to debunk it, people will not want such a thing. Rather, they will attack everybody. So I left everybody in that enjoyment, believing God that the money will drop shortly. But some of the issues that the authorities said we didn't do well, we were correcting it. With the help of God, we did the correction, we sent out, and we leave them to make the final decision so that we can be able to rejoice. So far, this is how the situation is. The money has not dropped to any of the disbursement accounts. Thank you so much.
From Atania Ango Jibril. He said, I want the city to please clear the air on the strong allegations that the disbursement is no longer through the NGO CEOs, but it's going to be done centrally by the federal government agencies.
Okay. Nobody has told us that, and what we are seeing does not represent such information. So I can boldly say that it's not true.
Okay, sir. Let me come in here too. Please, CEOs, let us do ourselves a favor. Most times we even help these matters to become reality. There are some issues that you will hear. I don't know. We love the propaganda, the rumor, the updates more than the money. And if you hear this type of a statement, maybe it's not even in the mind of the authority per se, and we begin to remind them, don't you think that the resultant effect is not going to be palatable? So my take is this. Let us try to be conservative. Let's try to be conservative. In managing information is a very big office. Because most things, it is the rat that is in the kitchen that went out to the bush and tell the rat that is in the kitchen that went out to the bush and tell the rat in the bush that there is fish in the kitchen. So let's help ourselves. That's my advice on this. Honestly, like I said in the last meeting, I am tired of this week, next week, this week, next week, this week, next week, and next month. But we all must help ourselves. We must help ourselves. Please, that's the number 3 question, remaining just 2. So that we send to you to the app and you just print it and sign and then send it back to us. We're not calling you here. There will be an MOU because that's what binds us, I said, in the contract. We will send it as soon as we're doing the final list so that we can get MOU ready. Immediately they give us signal to move up. Then we send it immediately, which will not take you more than a day to sign and send back to us. Before I exit, I want to say here, because I know a lot of you are listening.
Yes.
All my life, I've never received insult the way I've received in this black community. And when I look at what I'm putting in, and the insult, imagine today somebody send me a message. I believe it's a CEO. They're calling a meeting again to come and lie to us and deceive us. One day judgment will catch up on you. What is judgment catching up on me? I want to say this, that if you think you have problem, you're not the only one. And all my life, all my effort I'm putting is to make sure we come out of this. I've compromised so much. Decided to be the fool just for this thing to work. Many of you are aware, the one that have gone publicly, all manners of insult, and I did. Nobody hears my mouth responding. All I want to do is let this thing go through. Whatever, if it means me becoming the fool, let me be. But in all of these things, people, even as I'm talking now, some people are thinking something different. All they're looking at money, they're not even looking at the process. If you put your shoe in your leg in one of the shoes I'm wearing, you will not talk. But I thank God who has kept me and everybody around. I'm not talking now until we are done. But I want to say that please, don't think you are the worst seat in anything we're going through. Give us support and encouragement. We will deliver this thing. This is not the only group that gets done in Nigeria. Others have been getting. But when it comes to our own, it becomes different. I want to plead to every one of you, CEO, be a CEO indeed, Chief Executive Officer of your organization. Control the atmosphere. Control your environment. We are not resting. Nobody is scamming anybody. Rather, we are putting in all that we have to make sure this thing is done. Raising threats here and there will not help us. I've had threats to the extent that it doesn't bother me again. When you say you're carrying on waiting for me, it doesn't bother me again. But the one that I don't like is threatening my children. Chiwendo did not start working for me in UAAG. She's a graduate. Running my organization, Sanctuary Wealth. But I hear people say, it's not a family business, this and that. If you have a daughter who's studying, who's knowledge, won't you use her? Is that out of jealousy or hatred?
that somebody's daughter is working in the organization of the father, I don't think it's a crime anyway. She's under salary. You're not working in UAAG because the father is country director. He's working in the organization of the father for the past 5 years. I have to make this clear to all of you. She is qualified in what she's doing. She knows it better. And she's not a criminal. Enough of insults on her. As we speak now, she's working. Trying to sort out things with Ejiro. That's what she does. Sometimes 12 she has no sleep. But what will she get? Insult. If you insult me, you insult her, you insult everybody. Please, it will not help us. Let us not be jealous and greedy and then blind our eyes of judgment. I want to encourage every one of you to please continue in prayer. Help us. We're almost there. We are almost. No, some people will be angry in this language I use. But I'm a pastor. I'm speaking faith. We are progressing. We're making effort. Very soon, everybody will be okay. I'm not running a family business. I'm running a business of professionals, people who have knowledge, who have understanding, who are trained in where they are. Those are the people that are helping me. In as much as so many things are happening, but that's not my problem. God is the one in charge of every one of us. I want to encourage you, please be strong. Some of you are indebted, some of you are in so many things that have been received from me. But very soon, this thing will be over. Nigeria will rejoice. God bless you all.